And we're live. Perfect. Now I just gotta wait for people to show up. All right. Look at that. We got one viewer so far. I'm not sure what to do in all honesty. Welcome everyone to the live stream. Just waiting for some more people to show up, but we are celebrating 1,000 subscribers. That is crazy. That is absolutely wild. Oh yeah. Okay, well actually, first off, please tell me right now in the live chat if you can hear me. I've never tried live streaming through my phone. So please tell me in the chat if you can hear me. Then we can get on with this. Tea is so good. So cool, so happy for you. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. So it sounds like you guys can hear me. That's good. That's good. In all honesty, I was going to do this live stream on my computer through OBS, but I tried doing that last time and there's certain settings I just don't want to mess around with, but I can live stream on my phone, so we're doing it that way. So this live stream serves a few purposes. First one is obviously to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. And I started this YouTube channel on March 20, I just checked this. March 24th, 2020 is when I first created this channel page. So 4 years later, we're at 1,000 subscribers. That's so cool, but that's one purpose. The other purpose is to, about a month ago, I wanted to go over a lot of, well, just a few big changes and updates that started happening to this channel. I was going to make a video or a live stream about that, and it never really happened. So I'm going to take advantage of this live stream to do exactly that. And this is, it's an opportunity as well to talk with you guys in real time, because, you know, I absolutely love recording all those, React videos and seeing your comments on those React videos and responding to them and etc. But getting to interact with you guys in real time feels even cooler. So yeah, this mug says best dad ever. I'm not a dad. You could say I'm a dad to my plush toys. No, this I do. This mug is actually for my dad, but I do have the best dad. So how are you guys doing? like to know how you guys are doing. So, the first big update for the channel is I've made a lot of changes to my upload schedule. When oh gosh, was this really only for the last December? Oh gosh, I hate trying to remember stuff. I'm gonna say it was. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna look it up. X Bananas X. That's an interesting name. Says hi. Hello there. Hello there. What's up? Okay, so my first base. Okay, so it was my first ever base gang reaction, which was the react video that kind of kicked off the channel. Reacted to their song My Jolly Sailor Bold. That react video premiered on December 11th, so it was like the whole month of December I was going crazy with pumping out react videos. So basically the change to my upload schedule is this. At first I was making as many react videos as I could churn out while doing music on the side. Rainy day here in California. Hey, any rainy day is a great day. Sup, bro? What's up? Hey, you know, I live in Nevada, and we're a desert, so any rainy day is a joyous day for us. I don't know if, does California typically get pretty sunny and desert-like as well? I actually don't know. I feel like I should know that. It sounds obvious, but actually, let me rephrase that question. Is there typically a lot of rain in California or not? Because we don't get too much rain in Nevada, but we get some rain. So, oh, by the way, this is just something personal. I think it's so funny that a lot of people pronounce Nevada Nevada. I've heard that so many times. There's actually this one rapper, Kyle Exum, in his oh gosh, I think it's the Kahoot rap is where he says it. He says in the Kahoot rap, he says, "Y'all Nevada slow, gotta keep up." That's how he says it. And I mean, Nevada isn't the only state that people do it with. Some people pronounce California California. Some people pronounce Oregon Oregon. I don't know if anybody has pronounced Texas Texas. If they have, that's straight up hilarious. But yeah, I pronounce it Nevada, but I can't command you all on how to pronounce it. So, and I'm not even worried about it. I don't let it frustrate me. Not anymore, at least. But back to the update. By the way, my voice is doing a lot better. I made that post last week talking about how I came down with viral laryngitis and my vocal cords were absolutely shot and I wasn't allowed to talk at all except for doing performances. But I've been using a lot of throat remedies, mainly herbal tea with honey, and I was resting my voice like crazy last week. And as you can see, it's doing a whole lot better. And I'm so grateful because, excuse me, not being able to talk really sucks. It really, really sucks. Yes, and we get lots of fires, so we need the rain. Oh yeah, California's been suffering a lot with fires in the past. That sucks. We need to pray for our folks in California, for real. But yeah, y'all definitely need the rain, and us folks here in Nevada need the rain. So, yeah, about my upload schedule, it was basically, to put it short, I was cranking out React content while doing music on the side, and that's not a consistent workflow for me by any means. So, I spent like a whole week or two reevaluating my whole upload schedule and thinking, okay, how can I do this to where it's uh, easier to work with, more manageable, and it was really just a simple switch. This this channel is a music channel. This is a music based YouTube channel, so music is the main content that I do while doing React content on the side. And React videos aren't going anywhere. Absolutely not. React videos are not stopping. I'll be making React videos to my dying breath, but this channel is music based, mainly music content with React videos on the side. And trust me when I say that's 1,000 times more manageable than what I was doing before, because I love working on music. I absolutely love working on music. I've made so many spoken word tracks, and I am recording a lot of prayer tracks because those are really fulfilling to do. And doing React content on the side actually motivates me to make more content. So glad I'm doing that. King Mugelmog, hi Matt, how's your day? My day is very good, thank you. How's your day? How's your day? It's so hot here in Indonesia. Wow, Indonesia. Oh gosh. I apologize. I'm real bad with my. Oh gosh, what do you? Oh god, geography, is that the term? Anyways, I apologize. I don't. I can't think of where Indonesia is, but it sounds like a place where the climate would get really hot. So, making that switch, music based with React content on the side, that is way more manageable. So I'm doing that. But all in all, it's pretty wild that, like, hitting 1,000 subscribers, it felt like that's like the biggest first milestone on the channel. My day has been great, even better now that you're live. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is super exciting for me to do this live stream. It's okay, brother. It's okay. Thank you. You know, I've in all honesty, I've felt like a total idiot on camera in the past doing React videos because of how uneducated I feel sometimes, but it's all good. I do genuinely hope to become a voice play in Jeff Castellucci patron one day, but we'll see when I'll be able to afford that. But hitting 1,000 subscribers felt like, I mean, having hundreds of subscribers already felt amazing to begin with. When I hit, it was last, let's see, it was last year in February or March, I believe, that I hit, yeah, last February or March that I hit 100 subscribers, which felt incredible. And I just kept getting more and more and more subscribers. And now that I hit 1,000 subscribers this year, it's like, I mean, I'm clearly doing something right if I'm still growing. Have you seen Jeff's Wicked Game yet? I have not. Unfortunately, and that's going to be a React video though. I will react to Jeff's Wicked Game for this channel. I don't know exactly when I'll get around to that, cuz I really want to plan a time to react to the Bass Gang's May the Bass Be With You Volume 3 EP. I've already reacted to their Volume 1 and 2 EPs on this channel, both of which have done super well. Haven't reacted to Volume 3 yet. I want to. And there's still more voice play and home free React videos to record. Uh, really want to start reacting to Pentatonics soon. I've heard their stuff before, and they're beyond talented. Do I have a hair on my hat? How the fudge did that get there? But I am gonna react to Jeff's Wicked Game eventually. I really want to react to more uh, Nate Wants to Battle, because he's my favorite independent singer ever, and the biggest indie singer I know. And I love reacting to his music. So I want to do more Nate Wants to Battle reactions as well. But a react video to Jeff's Wicked Game is definitely coming soon. So, and I'm excited for it. So, and there was also Casper Fox, Whatever It Takes, Imagine Dragons cover. I also want to react to, because I've heard the original obviously at my work quite a few times, and it sounds amazing. And I'd love to see what Casper Fox has in store. Okay, only advice I'll give for that video is get ready to pick yourself from the floor from the get-go. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I believe it. I believe it. Voice play has broken my brain too many times. Listening to the bass gangs, If I Had a Heart, made my ears bleed, but in the best way possible, because of how immaculate that whole arrangement was. So I won't doubt it if I start reacting to Jeff's Wicked Game and it feels like I'm pinned against the floor by gravity and I'm trying to get myself back up. That'll be so funny. Where in Nevada are you? I used to work at Silver Legacy in Reno. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I won't say where I am specifically in Nevada just for privacy reasons, but I'll let you guess. Just look at Nevada on the map and guess where I'm at. But no, I have so, but no, if Jeff's Wicked Game pins me to the floor, I won't be surprised. Last year we actually, I won't say where we went specifically, again for privacy reasons, but last year when last year my dad took me and two of my sisters across states to visit my Aunt Mary, which was a super long trip, but it was an amazing trip. And we celebrated my grandma's, oh gosh, if I can't remember my grandma's age anymore, I think it was her 95th birthday we celebrated last year, which is a miracle that she's still going hard, going strong at, is she turning 96 this year? Oh my goodness. And she's the sweetest little old lady you'd ever meet in your life. She has such a warm heart of gold, and she's just fantastic to talk with, and I love her to death. But so any other updates? I mean, I switched from I started using Linkfire to market my music. You know, the cool thing about Linkfire is Linkfire is the #1 marketing tool in the world. It is used by every big label artist that you can think of, because their record labels use Linkfire, but it can be used by indie creators as well. So for the past few weeks, I've been using Linkfire for my music, and I'm still just as independent as ever. So, and I know a couple other indie artists that use Linkfire as well, specifically Intel, FGTV Duddy. He's used Linkfire, and his son, Mike, also known as Clips from FGTV, he's used Linkfire as well. But I've used ToneDen, I've used Feature.fm, I've used HypeEdit, and I'm now using Linkfire. So, and there's also There's also another tool called Song Whip. I know Tyson James uses Song Whip, and the Bass Gang just started using Song Whip. And Song Whip is a great tool. It looks like a great tool, but I excuse me, because they let you make a link totally for free. You just copy the Spotify link or Apple Music link or just whatever to your song, and you paste it, and it automatically generates a link for your music. But you have to pay extra to claim your artist's name, which honestly sounds like normal procedure, but I just didn't want to go through that. Okay. Can I ask you a semi-personal question? What got you originally into music and into doing reactions? That is a good question. That is a really good question. So, um, if you look at my biography on I see there's another chat and I'll get to that in just a second, but if you go to my biography on my Spotify artist page or my website, it says that music has been a part of my life since the beginning, and it really has. This may also say it in my biography, but when I was, my parents used to tell the story all the time. When I was 3 years old, we were at this camp event of some sort, and I kid you not, I got on stage, and so there's this. I don't know if any of y'all have heard this children's Australian music group. I don't think they're as relevant anymore, but they've been around for years. They're called the Wiggles. And when I was 3 years old at this camp, I got on stage and I started dancing to the Wiggles. And I used to dance to them all the time for my family and extended relatives. And I've been singing my whole life. I've been into rap and hip hop since I was 12. I would when I was homeschooled during my uh, during my original homeschool years, I would take walks in the backyard for exercise, and I would listen to my Spotify playlist, and it was mostly rap and hip hop alternative type music. And doing react videos, I was I so I uploaded my first YouTube videos in 2019, but 2020 is when I really consistently started making them. And that was when I made my first React video. And I'll finish answering your question in just a second. I just want to look at this chat real quick. I just lost my best friend who was 102, would have been 103 on March 11th. She didn't look 50. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry. I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for you. That's, you know, it's interesting. The in the Bible, when I was reading Genesis, so in the in the book of Genesis, I don't know how many of y'all have even heard the scripture, but back in okay, don't need that notification. So in Genesis, when Adam and Eve were first created, their bodies were this is like in the very very beginning of humanity, because Adam and Eve were the first humans to walk the face of the earth. When they were created, their bodies were originally made so perfectly that they would just keep living for centuries and centuries. And when I read at the end of each Bible verse where it would say how old the person was before they passed, I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked. But all in all, it's great when friends of ours go on to live for that long, and eventually the Lord takes them from this life into the next, and it's just a part of life. But I'll be praying for you and your folks. I'm so sorry. And back to answering that question, honestly, I don't remember exactly what originally got me into doing reactive videos. I just know that my first React video was for, and this video is so old. I made it on my Chromebook with Screencastify, so it's not very good quality, but my first React video was for Toby Mac's Speak Life. That was the first React video I did. And I reacted to that music video because I'd known Toby Mac in the past. I've known Toby Mac for years. And I reacted to that song because I knew it felt familiar. But I think React videos were just a type of content that I wanted to make. This is just one example, but I used to binge on Dennis Daly's Try Not To challenges, which are technically React videos because he is reacting to videos and trying not to laugh or trying not to be scared or whatever. So maybe maybe that was a part of it, but I think it was just something I wanted to start doing, and I still think it's a miracle that I figured out how to make React videos the way I make them now. But yes, there's the answer. Music has been so big in my life since real young. I started playing piano at age 6. Hey, thank God for that gift, really, because I would love to know piano, but because the piano is such a beautiful instrument, but it's I still haven't picked up the time to learn piano. I still haven't even I'm still learning guitar. I know the basic chords. I haven't practiced in months. It's actually probably been almost a year since I picked up my guitar and started practicing, but I'm still learning it. But no, thank God for that, seriously, because the piano is so there's a plethora of songs that I would love playing on piano, and I'll learn how to play eventually, but I really playing piano is a skill that I don't know if it's a skill that gets the amount of respect that it deserves, but playing piano is an amazing skill. Autocorrect, I meant so big in my life. Hey, if anybody knows the struggle of autocorrect, it's me. I tell you, I don't know what is wrong with my keyboard, but when I'm texting people on my phone through messages or through Discord, or just when I'm texting people on my phone, my keyboard will act so weird, I swear. Okay, so just for one example, when I'm texting somebody, I will type but, B-U-T. I'll type but, B-U-T, and it'll autocorrect it to buy, B-U-Y, and I'm thinking, what? Which is weird to me, but I claim that my keyboard doesn't like me. And I'm confident it doesn't like me. But don't I know that feeling? Amen. Autocorrect is excuse me. Autocorrect is a real piece of work. So let's see. Any other updates? Are there any other updates? I don't know. I think that's it. Let's see. Changing my upload schedule. Switching to Linkfire. Those really are the only 2 updates? Huh. Guess I thought I had more updates. Oh yeah, well, I guess we've been through the big updates. I once said but, then it autocorrected to but. Oh no. Oh goodness gracious. Oh wow. That is funny. And I hope you think that's funny, because that is funny, but no, keyboards will get so weird sometimes. We got a piano when I was 6, and I sat down and prayed to God to teach me, and I just started playing. Wow. That is amazing. Hey, amen to that. Amen to that. That is incredible. I apologize, my hair is a hot mess right now. That's why I'm wearing my hat. Oh, by the way, just just for a quick plug, this shirt, the official Mets Cove shirt, this is an actual shirt you can get for yourself. I bought this is on my Stream Elements store and my excuse me again. If you go to my bio link down in the description, on my bio link is my Stream Elements store. That's where you can get this shirt, and this is where I bought the shirt from. It's a real shirt that you can get. Has the podcast artwork and this text across it reading the Mask Cove podcast. And if I turn around, there's the back design, and that's the website underneath. But yeah, the official Matt's Cove shirt, and this is one of my hats you can get. It says Mojack for my month of June through August compilation album, and then my website at the bottom. This is also on the Stream Elements store. But yeah, these two items that you can get at my Stream Elements store, which is on my bio link. If you're interested, no obligation, but if you're interested, I just listen, watch, and then I play. Hey, that's amazing. It's so cool when it happens that naturally. I love it. I love the shirt. Thank you. Thank you. I made this front and back design. I did it all in Photoshop, and this... Did I make this in Photoshop as well? I think I did. I think I did. The font looks familiar, but these designs, they're just transparent images I made in Photoshop and uploaded to Stream Elements, so... But I love the hat, I love the shirt. I haven't worn either of these clothing items in a while, so... And I thought, why not wear them on the live stream? So... yeah. Trying to think of anything else important to mention. Let's see. Ooh! Oh, yes! I just remembered one. This is a big one. So, y'all notice that I've been dropping music, dropping new music, weekly, every Friday at 12 a.m. since January. And I intend to keep doing that for the rest of the year. The rest of the year, I plan on dropping new music each Friday at 12 a.m. Pacific. So, if you want to stay updated with my music, the best way to do that is to go to my bio link or go to my website and subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on your favorite streaming network, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon, wherever. Start following, and you'll get updated on new music. I can tell you right now, the majority of the weekly music that's dropping for the rest of the year is some more spoken word music and a lot of prayer tracks. A lot of prayer tracks. I actually finished recording two prayer albums. One has been uploaded and submitted to stores and is scheduled to come out next Easter, April 20th, 2025. And the other prayer album, all of the singles have been uploaded. Haven't uploaded the album yet, but I will eventually. So, but yeah, for the rest of this year is some spoken word music and a lot of prayer tracks. This Friday at 12 a.m., a new spoken word of mine drops tonight. The spoken word for my song, Our Flag of the American Flag. That song, spoken word, drops in 2 days, so keep an eye out for that. The audio for the song will go public on YouTube at 12 a.m. on Friday, and the lyrics will go live on 6 a.m. this Friday, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I've been I've done a lot of recording, and I have I have it all set up to where I'm dropping for the rest of this whole year, for sure. I have new music dropping each week on Friday at 12 a.m. So that is super super dope. But that's the last really big update. So I guess it's oh, and oh, by the way, this is herbal lemon ginger tea with 2 teaspoons of honey, and it truly does wonders for your throat. It really does wonders for your throat. But oh gosh, what was I gonna say? I was talking about, oh yeah, so this isn't confirmed. Uh, this is what it looks like, but I gotta reach out to Facebook. Supposedly, my Facebook account has been disabled. I tried logging in, it wouldn't work, and then I tried using my phone number to search up my account, and it said that my Facebook account was disabled. So supposedly, my Facebook account is disabled. I still don't know for sure. I have to reach out to uh, Facebook or Meta and ask if my Facebook account really was disabled, but supposedly it's disabled, so that sucks, but Facebook is as woke as you can get, and if there's anything I put on their platform that didn't comply with their terms of service or whatever, then I'm technically not surprised, but I'm just glad none of my Instagram accounts that I've had have ever been disabled, and I'm glad that my Twitter accounts have never been disabled. But oh, I've heard it's happened to a huge amount of people. Oh, a lot of people getting their Facebook accounts disabled. Honestly, it's do we really need Facebook at this point? I know it's like the well, I mean it's the number one way to stalk people, to just look up anybody's name and scroll through their profile. I've definitely done that before. That's something that like a lot of people do, but it's do we really need Facebook at this point? Because I mean, let me tell you right now. Theoretically, if Facebook randomly disappeared off the face of the earth and ceased to exist completely, I would not be broken. I would not be broken. I would not be phased in the least. I only got Facebook back for business and to promote my stuff. But that really sucks. Actually, when I deleted my Twitter account, oh, by the way, I know that Twitter is called X now, but I will never, ever call it X just because I don't want to. If any of you guys like calling it X, then that's totally okay. I won't get upset at that, but I personally will never call it X. But I wasn't going to get Twitter back after deleting it, but I realized how much I miss having Twitter because it felt like my number one platform other than YouTube. So I did get Twitter back, and I've had it back for a few weeks now. So that is happening to lots on Facebook. You know what? I feel like I'm not surprised at all. I really, it really doesn't feel very surprising to me anymore, but I can't call it anything but Twitter. Amen. Carly, hey guys, hey Carly, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, I can't. I feel like I actually can't call the platform X. I always call it Twitter. Actually, I played a. I don't do it anymore, but for like a few days, I played a joke on my YouTube where I had my Twitter account linked to my YouTube and website, and instead of saying Twitter or X, I called it Twix, as in the candy Twix, to like mix up the two names, Twitter and X, Twix. Oh gosh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant to do, straight up. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, Facebook is a really weird platform to begin with, so. But the same reason why I can't call Facebook as Meta. Makes sense, makes sense. Again, do any of us really need Facebook? Because I don't need Facebook. I'll tell you that. I love having Facebook to stay in touch with some old high school friends and some extended family members, and I was a part of two big Facebook groups that I used to visit sometimes. But all in all, I mean, I'll say that I personally don't need Facebook. Facebook is the only way I communicate with my brothers and nieces. They are in Texas and South Carolina. I am alone out here. Oh gosh, oof. Yeah, well, that's why I said theoretically, but yeah, Facebook is. I recognize that Facebook is important to a lot of people. It's not important to me personally, but that's just me. Uh, but yeah, but to anyone, including you guys who like using Facebook, good for you. But I've come across some really weird stuff on not only Facebook but also TikTok. I don't know if you guys saw the I don't know how many of you saw this update video. This was posted last November, I believe. Yeah, last November. It was oh gosh, how long was the video? It was a 9.5 minute video that I just recorded on my phone while I was on a morning walk, and I talked about excuse me, beg your pardon. That was posted on November 22nd of last year, and I went over how I not only deleted my TikTok account, because I did get TikTok back and was using it for about a month, and then I deleted it again for personal reasons. And I not only talked about that, and I talked about my Spotify page acting really weird, and it's not acting weird anymore. But if you go to my YouTube, if you go to my YouTube videos and you just scroll down to the video titled "Update Number One: My TikTok Gone and Spotify Page Acting Weird," update number one. That's the video where I talk about it, because I don't want to recap all of that. But if you go to my videos and look up update number one, that's where I talk about it. I feel like Facebook listens to everything you say, but you'll talk about something and see an ad for it the next day. Huh. Well, hold on, I'm actually going to read that again. My brain didn't process that as well. I feel like Facebook listens to everything you say. Sounds about right. But you'll talk about something and see an ad for it the next day. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, honestly, that sounds like typical Facebook. Gosh. No, it's really wild. Okay, so this is entirely unrelated. Oh gosh. This is entirely unrelated, and it's slightly political, so I apologize. I'm about to get political for just a second. Not too much. This is just something that I think is not only hilarious, but not surprising. So, Disney, let me just say this. I always have been and always will be a fan of all the Disney classics, all the classic Disney movies, animated and live action. The the classic Disney Channel shows that I used to watch. Only one of them I still like. You know, just the old classic Disney stuff I'll always be a fan of. But, and this is my personal opinion, Disney has been the king of effing up for the past few years. And they've crossed a few lines here and there. But one of the dumbest ones so far, and Brett Cooper from the Daily Wire covered this on her show. They race swapped and gender swapped Jack Sparrow. We all know Jack Sparrow as white male Johnny Depp. Actually, oh god, no, I take that back. Johnny Depp is in... Oh my gosh. I feel like a total idiot. Yes, I'm looking up Johnny Depp to see if he's... What? How does... Wow. Google is not letting me search Johnny Depp. What's up with that? Well, I just called Johnny Depp a white male, and I feel bad because I feel like he's not white, but regardless, Disney took Jack Sparrow, they made Jack Sparrow a black female. I have no idea why. I haven't watched the video. I haven't watched Brett Cooper's video on that, but at this point, there's no line that Disney hasn't crossed nowadays. I mean, they really effed up big time when they, what they did with Snow White. They made... Now, let me get this straight. Rachel Zegler did amazing in the new Hunger Games film. I saw the new Hunger Games film, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I watched that film, and it was pretty good. Rachel did a good job in that film. But I did watch Brett Cooper's video on Disney's Snow White remake. And my god, is it so dumb. They made Snow White a black lesbian. I kid you not. They made Snow White black and gay. They literally did. They made Snow White black and gay. And there's only one dwarf. The original fairy tale was Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. It's not so white anymore, it's sand black at this point, and there's only one dwarf. You know, I thought of writing a song or an album called Disney the Devil, just to call them out for all the BS mistakes they've made recently, but oh my gosh. You know, here's the thing. When it comes to race and gender with casting, I have no problem with black characters in movies and TV. I never have and never will. What I do have a problem with is when you take, and again, this is just a personal perspective, when you take a white character in a film or TV show and replace it with a black character just for the hell of it, I don't see any reason to do that. Why don't you just write a new black character and put it in the show? I don't have a problem with that. But if you change up the race or gender just for the hell of it, it's like, I personally don't see the point in doing that, but that's just me. Okay, getting back to the, getting out of that rambling and back into the live chat. By the way, how's Fiddler on the Roof? I'm at a rehearsal right now, and that just popped in my head. Fiddler on the Roof is going amazing. It is seriously going amazing. So good. One of our cast members, he sent a message in the group chat saying that he received a lot of compliments from people, including one person who said he saw our show from a Broadway company and that we were right up there with them. The show is going so good. And we have our last 3 performances this week, and I got a couple comments from people saying that for a town as small as ours, because our town, the city I live in, our town is pretty small. For a town as small as ours, they're surprised that we can pull together as big a show as that. Which I could agree with, but the show is doing so good. I'm always a fan of the animated films, not a big fan of the live versions. Hey, you know what? That's totally fair. That is completely, totally fair. The one live action Disney film I think most people would say did pretty well, just in every single aspect, was the live action Aladdin from 2019. I've seen that film a few times, and that did really well. I do know there's some people, including someone I know personally, that didn't really appreciate the live action Lion King, which is again totally fair. I personally liked the live action Lion King, but at this point with Disney, like these days with Disney remakes, it's really just a hit or miss. It is really just a hit or miss. But um, oh boy, Snow White is like a curse word lately with Disney. You know what? I don't doubt that. What isn't a curse word these days with Disney? Roy, Matt, congrats on your first 1K subs. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a big milestone, and I appreciate that. But you know what? Next, soon we'll hit 1.1K, then 1.2K. Eventually, we'll get all the way up to 2K subs. Who knows when that'll happen, but it'll happen eventually. At the rate we're going, we're breaking the internet together, and it's so fun. But yeah, I mean, Snow White's like a curse word with Disney. Soon Jack Sparrow is probably going to be a curse word with Disney. Um, have any of y'all seen Matt Pat's film theory on Disney? He's done a few different film theories on Disney, but oh gosh, I'm going to look up when this video was posted, because I swear I will not guess. Matt Pat film theory Disney. Not yet, might need to now. Might need to now with what? With the character names being curse words with Disney? Oh yeah, because I said Snow White might be a curse word with Disney, and Jack Sparrow might end up being a curse word with Disney. Yeah, not yet, but eventually that might happen. So just gonna move this off to the side real quick because I have my computer right here. Film theory, Disney finally is dead, and here's why from the film theorist. This was posted 6 months ago, and oh, know about the MatPat video. Oh, okay, no worries. It is such a good video. So look up, all of you, if you're interested, on YouTube, look up Film Theory, Disney is Dead, and it'll pop right up. But it's 20 minutes, and it is a really good video. I love Matt Pat's delivery in all the theory videos. It's so sad that he's retiring this weekend. Retiring from hosting the videos. He said he might still be doing some side work with the company, but he's no longer hosting the videos as of this weekend. But excuse me. I love Matt Pat's delivery and all of his theories. There's also film theory. This is Disney's worst fear, Winnie the Pooh. And he's talking about the horror film Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, which I won't even go into detail about. And that video specifically is where he starts going over how copyright and trademarking works, and how the film studio who made this horror film got away with doing it. Winnie the Pooh, I think, is officially in public domain now, and Mickey Mouse is eventually going to be in public domain. His latest film theory on Disney, film theory, Disney is making propaganda. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. But no, it's Disney has been, I mean, I can't repeat any of it because of how vulgar it is, but I don't know if any of y'all have watched I don't know if any of y'all have seen the South Park clips where they're smashing completely on Disney in just the funniest way. And I actually remember watching Ben Shapiro reacting to South Park and the Panderverse, and one of his producers asks, "Is South Park the only show at this point that can do this kind of stuff?" And Ben's like, "South Park is the only show that's willing to do this kind of stuff because Trey Parker and Matt Stone just don't care. They do not care." Hey, respect. Steamboat Willie is in public domain now. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Disney is whack now. They are. You know, Disney used to be everyone's favorite company in the world with film and entertainment, and they're now among the wokest film companies out there. And Brett Cooper actually, let's see. Brett Cooper. Brett Cooper did oh gosh, when was this? When was this video put out? So this video was just released 4 days ago on the comment section. Disney may finally be listening. Disney learned their lesson, question mark. I haven't watched that video yet, but yeah, it's I mean, this just means we gotta start praying for Disney because, you know, my dad looked it up. 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, Disney's stocks were over 200 million. Nowadays, their stocks are 90 million. They've lost so much money, but yeah, trying to think of a clean way that I can do a South Park impression right now, but I don't think I'll worry about it. Anything else? I already said this in a React video, but now that I'm at 1,000 subscribers, I'm monetized. So, my Google AdSense revenue updates monthly, so I don't know how much I'm making right now through being monetized, but I'm monetized, so that's awesome. Oh, I'm still, I haven't worked on my show in a while. I want to start working on my show again, but the latest episode I'm currently working on for Matt's Cove, episode 17, is a film review on Poltergeist, the 2015 version specifically. I haven't seen the original Poltergeist. I plan to watch it eventually, but the 2015 Poltergeist I watched this past January, and I'm almost done with, I think I'm 50 or 75% done with the script. So that's going to be the next full episode on my show. Episode 17 is my review on the Poltergeist film. And it'll basically be me, I can't go into too much detail because that would spoil it. But I'll basically be talking about how 2015 Poltergeist. I'll basically be discussing how Poltergeist can, like, it could be a Catholic film, a film for Catholics, but it just ever so slightly misses the mark. Doesn't mean it's a bad film. It's an amazing film. Absolutely amazing film, but that's what I'll be discussing, how it could be considered a Catholic film, but it just barely misses the mark. And that's what I'll be talking about in the episode. So I have no guaranteed date on it because I'm still working on it, but I'll probably post an update or something when the episode's finished and when it'll be coming out. So keep an eye out for that. But oh my. Ugh. And we've officially been streaming for 1 hour. Would you look at that? It's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. It's this isn't going back into Disney, but it's crazy how much money film studios have been spending on movies lately. And that's another thing that Matt Pat talks about in that film theory on Disney is Dead. He goes over the amount of money that Disney is spending on movies versus what other film studios are spending. And I actually covered that in my very first podcast episode, episode 1, talking about my favorite action actors in the standard Hollywood budget. And the standard Hollywood budget, it's different for each film, but on average, including or not including marketing, the average Hollywood budget for a film is $100 million. I looked this up just last night. I went to see Dune Part 2 yesterday, which all I will say is it wasn't a bad film. Won't say anything at all because we don't do spoilers here. But I saw Dune Part 2 yesterday, and last night I looked up the film on IMDb to look at its box office. They spent about 190 million on the film, and I'll go find the film on IMDb right now and see if it's updated since last night. Okay, so 190 million estimated budget on the film, and grossing worldwide, down to the dollar, is down to the penny, $189,827,621 is how much the film has been grossing worldwide so far. So I can name a film that had a small budget and made a massive turnover. Oh, could you name the film? I'd like to hear what film it is. It's not. Well, actually, I actually have an example of that. The Passion of the Christ, directed by Mel Gibson, and I talk about this in my first podcast episode. I talk about this. The Passion of the Christ, directed by Mel Gibson, he spent $30 million out of pocket to finance the film. The film made over $600 million grossing worldwide. It quickly became the #1 R-rated selling film in history. And I've seen it myself, and it's great. Have you heard of Saw? I have heard of Saw, and I also know for a fact that I personally couldn't handle the blood, gore, and violence in the film, but I have heard of Saw, and that actually reminds me, I was texting one of my friends in the cast. She's a big fan of she started watching the Saw films, and she said that the first Saw film was made on a pretty low budget. Saw 10 came out last year, I think, and Saw 11 is releasing this year, and I mean, I'm not invested into the Saw films by any means, so I personally don't know why they would make a Saw 11, but that's just me. There's going to be a new Fast and Furious coming out soon, Fast 11, which I'm personally glad they're doing because, oh god. Is this going to be a spoiler? Oh no. You know what? I'm just going to say it. So Fast 10, it wasn't a bad film. I rented it on Redbox on demand, and I watched it. I won't say how the film ended, but I will say that it ended in such a way to where it's going to have another film. There's going to be a Fast 11. There has to be. There's no way it ends with Fast 10. So, and I'm not invested in the Saw films, so I don't know why I haven't seen any of the Saw films, and I don't know why they'd make a Saw 11, but, let's see. Have you watched The Chosen? You know what? Late. This was November, December 2021. I started watching The Chosen on the Angel app. I saw the I saw the Christmas episode. I watched all the way through the first episode. This is season 1. And I think I started watching the second episode but never finished it. And that's as far as I've gotten. I haven't seen like I've seen like technically I've seen 2 episodes of The Chosen, and I never watched any more after that. I have all the respect in the world for the show. It never, back then, it never really clicked with me. Like, wasn't something I felt like spending my time watching. But nowadays, I want to start watching it again because I've seen clips on Instagram Reels from The Chosen Instagram account, and I want to start watching it again. So, well, now I have a question for you. How much of well, one, how long have you been watching The Chosen, and two, how many episodes have you seen? That's my question. I'm a bit weird when it comes to gory films. Like, I can't watch gory or bloody movies, but gory and bloody games are fine for me. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know, I I totally agree with that. Blood and gore with games is super completely different than blood and gore with movies, because the most gory film I've seen so far, and this was something I think, oh gosh. This was a film I watched either, oh no. Oh, when did I watch this? Was this January? Oh gosh. I'll just say a few months ago, I got a Paramount Plus free trial, and I watched Scream 2022, and I watched it for the horror factor, but it's not a horror movie. It is a gory, bloody slasher film, and I didn't really enjoy it. But see, blood and gore with games, it's like, I feel like, excuse me, I feel like I can handle blood and gore with video games perfectly fine, in theory, as opposed to blood and gore with movies, because I can't stand blood and gore with movies. There's some amounts of blood and violence in movies and TV that I can handle, but gore, I know for a fact I can't tolerate. I have to look away from the screen because otherwise I'll feel like throwing up. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, no thanks for me. No thanks for me. You know, I thought of watching. Oh, and I call Scream thousand. I call Scream 2022 Scream 5 because it came right before Scream 6, which released last year, so I call it Scream 5. But I thought of. I contemplated watching Scream for so long just because the new films had Jenna Ortega. I used to crush on Jenna Ortega. I don't anymore. I don't have anything against her, but I don't crush on her anymore. I contemplated so long watching the Scream films because she was in some of them, but by the time I watched it, I was kind of over it, and didn't really, I didn't really enjoy it in the end. But at least now I know, and I never have to watch another Scream film for as long as I live. But I will possibly give a review on Scream 5 on my show eventually. But I can do, hold on. I can do the exact same thing in games that can happen in a gory film. It just doesn't affect me as bad as watching in a film. No, I get that completely. Same here. It's theoretically right now, if I started watching a mature rated video game that had blood and gore in it, I could probably handle it better. Maybe not perfectly, and I probably wouldn't prefer to play the game a second time at the end of the day. But I don't think it would faze me that bad either, because I mean that kind of gory detail with video games, the graphics, I mean, naturally it's different. So, but I just want to say this right here. this is something that every film studio needs to get straight. And I'm gonna make a I'm saying it right here right now, and I'm gonna make a short clip about it as well. There's a there's a difference, a slight difference between scary and horror. There's like a very slight difference between the two, but they're pretty much the same. There is a black and white difference between horror and gory, because gory does not equal horror. I mean, my older sister, the eldest of my older sisters, she's about as horror guru as you can get. She's grown up her whole life watching horror. If there's anybody in the world that loves horror, it's her, and she's educated me on horror. And she would agree with me on this, that gory is not the same as horror. It's just not. Because a lot of people love horror. Gory is not horror. It's just disgustingness. So, I'll make a short clip about that, but gosh, every film studio needs to get that straight. It's like, don't don't make a film that's just gory and market it as a horror film. It's like, don't do that. I mean, one of the most gory horror films of all time is uh 2017 It and It Chapter 2, which I won't even go into. I haven't seen either of those films, but I've seen clips and trailers, and I won't even go into detail, but God, it's disgusting. Season 4 just released in theaters. I am aware of that, actually. I am aware of that. There will be 7 seasons. I have binged all 3 seasons. Hey, that's amazing. That's amazing. You know, I still have the Angel app on my phone, which I recommend you guys download. It's available on the App Store and Google Play. I'll start watching the I'll start watching The Chosen again. I'll try. I'll try to pick up from where I left off and start watching again. But I'm excited because Jonathan Rumi, I watched him in. He plays Jesus in every single episode of The Chosen, which any and everybody knows. He did a really, really good job in the film Jesus Revolution, and maybe I'll review that film on my show as well. It was a really great movie, and he did so good in that film, but he did really good in that film, and I can safely assume he's done wonderful in all the Chosen episodes. Season 4 is very intense. Good to know. Good to know. That sometimes happens. Some seasons with, like, the more show progresses, sometimes the more seasons they make, the seasons get more intense. That actually happened with this show that what episode did I mention this in? This was episode 2 on my podcast, where I gave my Part 1 Wednesday review, the Netflix original. In that episode, I say how I mentioned the series on Hulu that I used to watch called The Gifted. It's really just a spin-off of X-Men, but it's not a horrible show. Season 1 of The Gifted was pretty good. I liked it. Season 2 got way too over the top dark. It was like season 1, season 1 I think I would still recommend to this day for people to watch, whoever's interested. But season 2 of The Gifted just got, oh my gosh, it got unnecessarily dark and kind of more violent as well, so yeah, but sometimes that happens. That happens with shows sometimes. The more seasons they make, the more intense it gets. But I think The Gifted actually got canceled. After the second season released, there was going to be a third season, but the show got canceled completely. So that sucks. Oh, and I mentioned earlier that there was only one Disney Channel show left that I still technically like. It's Good Luck Charlie. I've seen all the Disney Channel shows that I've seen in my lifetime. is Good Luck Charlie, Lab Rats, Liv and Maddie. I watched a teeny bit of Austin and Ally, only a few episodes. Jesse's another one. Um, Anything else? I think that's it, just those shows. The only Disney Channel show that I still like to this day is Good Luck Charlie. But even that show has issues because, and Brett Cooper has covered this on her show. The dad in Good Luck Charlie is painted like an absolute buffoon. And I know it's supposed to just be a joke, it's supposed to be a comedy. The whole show is just like a wholesome comedy series. But the dad is painted as a complete idiot. And some people may see that as just funny, which is probably how it's supposed to be seen. Other people might look at that and take it more personally, being like, why is he being like bashed on so much? But Good Luck Charlie is the only Disney Channel series that I would still take the time out of my day to watch. But I mean, two absolutely brilliant animated Disney shows that any and everybody should watch is Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls. 100%. 100% Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls are two of the greatest animated cartoons to exist of all time from Disney. There's also the Chosen app. Oh yeah, there is an app for the Chosen, isn't there? Huh. I'll have to download that now. Well, anything else to touch? Oh, so, a lot of you watching this are new to the channel, so maybe haven't seen it. But last year I made a community post, kind of briefly recapping 2023 and what I had planned for next year. But basically, I said that I'll just go to the original post, but here it is. So this is what I said in the post. I have such a big video I'm working on inspired by Marvel Studios that I will not give details on in the meantime, but it'll be epic. I can confirm that that project, right now as we speak, is currently in the works. I have the script recorded for it, and now I just have to put everything together. But I am officially working on that video, and it will release at some point this year. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll make a post in advance about the video and its drop. But season 6 will be Holy Week. Hey, amen. Gosh, I love it when that happens. So all 9 Prayers to the Saints tracks that I recorded and released last year, those prayers are from, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with this book, My Treasured Catholic Prayers. This book is distributed by the Sisters of Charity of Our Lady, Mother of the Church. This book comes from them, but all the, if you guys look right here, all these prayers to the saints, those tracks that I recorded, these are those prayers. And I recorded those tracks just as a way to make it easier for everyone to listen to those prayers being read aloud to them. But all 9 of those prayers, those prayer tracks, they're releasing in an album, Prayers to the Saints, which is releasing this Easter Sunday at 12 a.m., and the soundtrack will go live on the same day at 12 a.m. But super excited for that album to come out. So Season 7, The Resurrection. Oh, that's what the... Wait. Season 6 will be Holy Week. Season 7, The Resurrection. What is... So Season 7 is called The Resurrection, or Season 7 is coming out on... Because The Resurrection is Easter, but... Is that what the season's called? If so, that's actually really cool. That's what it's called. But... Yeah. Well... In all honesty, I think those are the main updates. I think I've touched everything that I could. I will say one thing that I'm still learning to balance with the React content I make. So I use Microsoft OneNote to keep track of all of my projects for Matt Official, for Matt's Co, for the music library. I use OneNote to keep track of all of it. And in my notebook, I have two different pages. One that says React videos for subscribers. The other one that says React videos for myself. React videos for subscribers. Those are videos that have been specifically requested in the comments of past videos for me to react to, and I keep track of all of them so I don't forget. And React videos for myself, that page has videos that haven't specifically been requested, but I still want to react to them just for entertainment. And I think the biggest thing for me to balance right now is not only choosing when to record music versus record videos and working on my show, but with React videos specifically, the biggest balance is deciding if I'm going to react to a video that's like every next React video that I do, if I'm going to react to a video that's been requested, a video that's on my list, or react to a video just for myself. It's like, which one do I do right now? Do I react to a video just for myself? It hasn't been requested, but I want to react to it. Or follow up with a request and react to a video that a subscriber has requested. So that's a big balance that I'm still working on, just because there's, like, counting both those pages, it is like dozens, probably eventually be hundreds of ideas for React videos, and I can only make so many React videos at one time. But it's not something that keeps me up at night or whatever, God no, but that's the biggest balance with recording React videos is choosing when to record a React video that's been requested versus one that I'm just making for myself for entertainment. And not only that, also to note that there's only so many React videos that I can record, because I could record a bunch all at once and just keep churning it out, but I've already tried that and that doesn't work out. But I get to I told myself yesterday, Matt, you get to choose which videos you do and don't react to, especially videos that like haven't been requested but you still want to react to. You can choose what videos you want to react to. I mean, anything from Jeff Castellucci or The Bass King or Voice Player or anything like that, those I obviously wait till I react to, because I do love reacting to those for you guys. But anything else on the side that I want to react to, I told myself, you can choose what you do and don't react to. If there's some videos you really want to react to, but it just seems like you can't find the time and you really want to watch them, just watch them. It's no big deal, and you can react to it later. Not every React video has to be a first-time reaction. It can be a reaction and a small breakdown. So Jonathan Rumi has an app of Hollow for these prayers. Yes, the Hollow app. I started a free trial with Hollow, but I realized that, one, I can't really afford to pay for it at the moment. I also recognize that I probably wasn't going to use it all that much this year, but I've heard it's an amazing app. So the whole app is definitely amazing. But as far as I've heard, at least. And I drank all my tea. Well, now I'm gonna go get a club soda real quick. Signature Select Seltzer Water. Original. That's satisfying. You can get these at your local grocery store. Not a sponsor, by the way. Not an ad. Just wanted to play a joke, but... My goodness. You know... Anything else? I think that's kind of it. In all honesty. I've covered all the major big things. So... I think... And I've been live streaming for an hour and 26 minutes now. Hour and 27 minutes. And I don't really want to stop, but I know I'll have to end eventually, so I guess... Oh my gosh, excuse me, I apologize. To go out with a banger, let's do this. This live stream has... Well, actually, should I do that? Do I have time to do that? Oh, God. Okay. I won't do it in this live stream. I'll do another live stream for it. I'll do a... In the future, I'll do a Q&A live stream. And it'll be a live stream where you can ask me questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. But I actually don't think I have time to do that in this live stream, unfortunately. I was gonna do that, but I don't think I have time. So, I think that's it, in all honesty. I don't think there's any other major big updates to announce. If there are, I'll talk about it in the next video or live stream, but I guess I'll just end it off right there. So, thank you all for watching the live stream. When I end this, I'll leave it on my channel for anyone who wants to replay it and rewatch it, but that'll do it for the live stream. Thank you so much to those for tuning in. It really means a lot. I will do more live streams in the future. Eventually I'll figure out how to do it on my computer, but for now it's just on my phone. But thank you all for watching the live stream. More music and react videos on the way. One last reminder that my spoken word song, Our Flag, the American Flag, RML, drops this Friday at 12 a.m. So keep an eye out for that. More react videos on the way. But I really think that's it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.